regime. It's something that happened that nobody can comprehend. That cabinet ministers were being told to go and brief a private citizen on what is happening in government. Principal secretaries were being told to go and brief a private citizen on the workings of government. The CS National Treasury was being told to go and brief a private citizen about the budget. That is why that private citizen thinks he can recall the American ambassador to go back to the country. That situation is over. We have a government in place. Please just take up your rightful role and oversight government, because that is your role. Again, I want to say that the hardship team, after destroying the economy of this country, gave President Ruto no chance, because they knew it was almost impossible to turn around the country. In a record 1 year, President William Ruto, through pragmatic leadership, continuous engagement, agreeing to be advised, having a very competent economic council, has done the unthinkable. In 1 year, the economy has shown signs of recovery, to the extent that for the first time in 7 years, all county governments were given their money before the closure of the financial year on June 30th. All members of parliament and the respective constituency development funds in the 290 constituencies were given all the allocation before the closure of the financial year on June 30th. So the people who had schemed to destroy the economy so that the next leader can fail are very envious. And that is why they are bitter, and that is why they are trying to portray our friends as bad people. What is happening, and I want to invite our brothers to understand, this William Ruto you despised, and you gave him no chance. Today, he is the desired visitor of every capital in the world. If he was to honor the invitations to the countries he is being asked to visit, he would be out of this country for 360 days in a year. And that is why people are envious. They thought that the West would not embrace him. They thought that the East will not embrace him. They characterized him as somebody unworthy of leadership. They said he is a thief. They said he is corrupt. They say the bottom-up economic agenda is a farce. In 1 year, he has become the leading light in the African continent. He is being sought by every country in Africa to speak for Africa. So I want to ask our brothers and sisters to just accept and move on. Life is that simple. It is that simple. Again, the president talked about corruption in the county governments and the national government. There is no corruption for the national government and the county government. Corruption is corruption in its very form. And this government will deal with the corruption in the national government, in the county governments, and in the country. We know that some people are very uncomfortable because previously governors have been twisted to give money obtained fraudulently and corruptly to fund political activities. With this new war on corruption in the county governments, it is no longer going to be possible to coerce governors from your coalition to give you money for politics. That is a problem. That is a problem. So we understand where they are coming from. We feel you. We feel you. We know you are in a difficult situation. Finally, I want to say we are ready to work with the county government across the political landscape. We don't care in what political formation you are in. And we have told our people, we have told the administration, we have told the police to keep off politics because they are not good at it. It is foolish to use administrators and police in your politics. You will lose. That is how Uhuru and Raila lost, by using chiefs and assistant chiefs and police in politics. We cannot repeat the same mistake. So chiefs, assistant chiefs, county commissioners, OCS, OSPD, they have no business in politics. Their work is to give services to the people of Kenya. Is to fight crime, is to fight illicit brew, is to register farmers, is to espouse government policy and keep for politics. Even governors elected on the opposition platform will enjoy the services of the administrators and the police and everybody else in an equitable and fair manner like the rest of the country. And therefore, let us work together. I am available for consultation with the COG in a structured manner. I'm available to individual governors. You don't need an appointment to come to my office as an elected governor. Anybody who has been elected by 100,000 people, it's not a joke. That is somebody who needs no appointment to go anywhere. Being 100,000 people who slept in a different home and they have not talked, and they all come to the ballot and decide you are the right person, you are somebody to be respected. So you don't need an appointment to come and talk to us. And those who have come to me, where you have challenges with our administrators, I have taken remedial action, and I will continue to do so. I'm told that when I answered the governor of Migori in Alliance, some governors were uncomfortable that I was disrespectful. I wanted to make a clarification. I was not talking about governors. I was talking about every Kenyan who has been denied security for bad behavior. And I was saying, when they are good behavior, we shall review, and we are reviewing. Okay? And it's not just governors, even presidential candidates, even running mates, even very senior people, former vice presidents, including ministers, everybody who needs to carry a firearm, your temperament must be right. That is the law. What we are saying is, we cannot allow our officers to be in maandamano because they'll have to fight their fellow officers, and it is wrong. We are saying, if these maandamanos require so many officers, we must look for those officers from somewhere. And we start with those who are planning so that they can come and help us to beef up security. But if these demonstrations are over and there are no issues, you can just get your officers back and continue with the life. That's what we are saying. And from what I can see, I think it looks like it's over. So once we are sure it is over, you have your officers back and you carry on with your job. That is all. I think we are very fair. We are very fair so that officers are dignified and governors are provided security so that they are able to carry out their work. We only had a problem when we had a shortage of officers and we needed more officers, and the people who are planning were having some of the officers. So we needed to get them to come and fight them and then go back. Because it's only fair, because that's the way things are done. So mimi nimeshukuru sana, and I really want to thank you. And this devolution must work because the bottom-up economic transformation agenda must work. So the two have a symbiotic relationship. For one to work, the other one must work. So the president and I and the rest of us would support devolution. And it is my commitment, all factors being constant, governors will receive their monthly disbursement on time. But we also want to ask you governors to be fair to us. When these disbursements were late, you are shouting everywhere about it. Why don't you even spare 2 minutes to say that now you are receiving money on time, so that you tell the people of Kenya? It's only fair. If you are complaining, you did not have to Kenyans. When you get, you have a duty also to inform them that you are getting. Tuheshimiane is important also, to be fair to each other. So, COG Chair, at least I'm happy you have acknowledged that we have given you disbursement on time, and that should continue. And I want to tell you the economy is improving and is doing much better. Even when we come to negotiations next year on the division of revenue bill, I believe we'll have a better conversation. We'll have a better conversation. And when the economy improves, the governors, you are the first people to know, because wananchi will know, because they will feel the impact of an improved economy. And we have no desire to keep money away from you. We'll give you the money when we collect it. And we must collect it from somewhere, and we will collect it from the people of Kenya. So we want governors to support what we are doing to collect more money so that we pass it on to you. It doesn't make sense for any governor in the 47 counties to oppose the finance bill, because the finance bill is about raising money to give you another Kenyans. So if you complain we are collecting money and you still expect money from us, then there is a problem. So mimi nimeshukuru sana kwa kunialika hapa, and we look forward to be meeting you from time to time as we continuously engage. Invite me to come now, we launch your projects. That is the docket in my office. And as I said, there are no Kenyans for county governments, and there are no Kenyans for the national government. They are the same people. The same people who elected you as governors and senators are the same people who elected President William Ruto and I. We serve the same people. Let us work together, let us collaborate, let us cooperate for the benefit of the people of Kenya. With those very many remarks, asanteni sana, Mungu wabariki na wabariki sana.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, may we all kindly be seated. Your Excellency, sir, this is yet another momentous occasion, na nikiomba na kuchukua mwongozo kwa heshima kuu kwa Spika wa Seneti, nataka nivalie njuga awamu hii ya pili ambayo tutakuwa tunawatunuku wale ambao wamefuzu zaidi katika nyanja tofauti katika maonyesho ama exhibition ya various county devolution stands. In the meantime, I wish to request the ODP protocol team and the COG protocol team to proceed forward and present the gifts. Your Excellency, sir, I wish to request you to proceed to the podium as you award the best performing top 3 county governments. These awards will be chaperoned and guided by the Vice Chairperson of the COG, who is also the Chairperson, or rather, County Governor of Wajir County, Abdullah Ahmed. Welcome, Your Excellency.